Now, and then
Got it.
click the resume recording. All right, welcome everyone to today, this session's Q&A, A.M.A, Ask Me Anything. We're going to be covering a few things we actually already covered on previously in the last few minutes, and now we're going to go into AI. And I'm very excited to be speaking with Julie. Julie, welcome.
Hello.
Because AI is, I think, one of those things that can help us do more spiritual work as human beings using machines. And I think it's, just talking with Julie, like it takes just so many steps sometimes just to go live on a stream like this. And I think it's, you said it's a test, right? How calm can a human being be while dealing with, say, so many things going on in technology and still be a spiritual being having a human experience? So, Julie, you asked me about AI, and I'm going to share it with you about AI. So this is what ChatGPT, and I'm going to go into ChatGPT. This is what ChatGPT is or looks like. And I'm going to open a new chat so you can see what a new chat is. So this is what a new chat is. And what that means is that this is where you can, you know how it has sent a message here? It might as, if it was me designing this, it would say, ask me like, or what do you need? How can I support you? Because that's how most people that I know and how I use it is, how can I support you today? Like an assistant. And I'm going to show you how it can be even more than an assistant. So for instance, yesterday, I wanted to know what was my moon phase during my birth. And so I asked, what was the phase of the moon when I was born? My date of birth is July 29, 1980. And it gave me the waxing gibbous. Is that how you say that, Julie? Do you know?
I'd say that's about right.
Okay. So the reason I was looking what my moon phase was is because on this podcast here, this week when I was interviewing, where's the podcast right here? Victor Sagalovsky, who is a polymath, a alchemist, scientist. He was teaching us about many things. One of them is that if a person finds out what the moon phase was during their birth, they can plan certain things, such as let me let Laura in here in the room. So one can, let me wait until Laura gets in here because I think she's going to be interested in this one. Laura, welcome.
Hey,
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Awesome. So I'm here giving Julie a 101 mini class on ChatGPT.
Okay.
And very excited to share this with you all. So Victor, who I had as a podcast guest this week, was teaching. One of the things he taught was that if one knows their moon phase during birth, they can use that moon phase for the rest of their life and track it and schedule the most important things for that moon cycle. Notice I didn't say month, because a moon cycle, it's about, I think, 29 days and a half. So it's not like a month, it's 29 days and a half, to schedule those things for that moon phase, those, most important, most impactful things for that moon phase. So instead of going to Google and looking that up, which I could do it through Google, and it might take me going through one or two websites. I could just go to ChatGPT and ask this question. What was the phase of the moon when I was born? My date of birth is this. And then I love how it writes. Even includes, this means the moon was more than half illuminated, but less than full. Like, so the difference with Google here or any search engine, it won't be talking like this or having words like this. This is, to me, it's it's wonderful. And whatever words I say, it's not even it, because I get so elated and happy just to see how it's 2023 and we're living in a moment like this, where there's a tool that we can use like this. And then it goes into so on the day you were born, the moon would have appeared as a bright, almost full moon in the sky. Look how beautiful. It's worth noting that the exact time of your birth would also influence the phase of the moon you were born under. However, based on the date alone, the moon phase was waxing, and I don't know how to pronounce that, maybe gibbous. Then I add the time, 7:35 a.m. What was my moon phase? With additional information, we can calculate the moon more precisely. And let me just, and to be precise, here's the punchline. The moon phase was the same, waxing gibbous with approximately 97% illumination. Then I asked, when would this moon phase occur next? And then it tells me right here that it's going to occur on May 17 at 11:15 p.m. Now, what I could have asked is more of a time frame, because he is giving me the exact time, which is amazing. But maybe I still need to learn if a moon phase, it's, you know, if it's 7 days, which I'm assuming it might be that. If anyone knows here, let me know. And then use that week to plan like the most impactful things in my life. So, and this is someone, so the person that gave this type of advice, Victor, is someone who is working on this thing called light water, which it's basically, if someone drinks light water, it has less of a deuterium. Let's just call it D, this thing called D, deuterium. The less deuterium water has, the longer people live, animals live. So he's that type of person. He's about 30 years ahead of his time, as some of my friends would say. So, and he's someone that is, you know, giving that type of advice. So this is one way to use them, you know, ChatGPT, that in about 1-2 minutes, I got so much data that would have taken perhaps hours, and still be happy with taking the hours to find. I'll give you another advice, Julie. Another example of how I used it. Oh, great. Look at that. Let's go to, where is Tim Ferriss? So another way I use this is, I was doing some homework on putting together things that I've been doing somewhat unconsciously to plan my week. But, you know, if I could package it in one document so I could give to my clients. So I went to ChatGPT and asked it to act as if he was Tim Ferriss, or it was Tim Ferriss. Tim Ferriss wrote a book, The 4-Hour Workweek, that many people say it helped them. That book helped them change their lives to go from workaholics to not workaholics. Or so I am one of those people. So I asked ChatGPT to act as if you are Tim Ferriss. How do you plan your week? And then he answers, hello, as Tim Ferriss, I believe that planning your week is one of the most important habits you can develop to increase productivity and achieve your goals. Here's how I typically plan my week. Review goals, create a to-do list, assign priorities, schedule time blocks, review progress. Then, which is amazing, right? Then I asked Tim. So I'm already now telling the machine, addressing the machine as Tim, because here I already asked it to act as Tim. So Tim, let's say you are a world-class copywriter and you're going to sell this information to your readers. What would you name this information? The productivity blueprint, 5 steps to plan your week like a pro and achieve your goals. Then I go a little bit more personal. Tim, why did you write the 4-Hour Workweek book? And goes, that's Tim Ferriss. I wrote the 4-Hour Workweek because I wanted to share my ideas on how people can design their lives to work smarter, not harder, and live the lifestyle of their dreams. And it goes into more depth here. I did that with Tony Robbins, Eben Pagan, Stephen Covey from the 7 Habits. And I put my own like distilled version of all of what they did and what I've done that I learned from them and what's been working for me. So I put that on the document. Now, back to you all. I've asked so many different questions. I even asked questions on how to name this Q&A session here. For instance, please give me words that start with S to complete the title of my webinar. Week's recap, wins, Q&A, and A.M.A. Ask Me Anything Saturday. A fun word that starts with S goes here, session. And then the first one that gives me is sparkling. How about sparkling? So the title of the week would be Week's Recap, Wins, Q&A, and A.M.A. Saturday Sparkling Session. Then I go, perfect, thanks. Because my AI mentor says, human mentor says, treat the AI as if it was a human. So, say thanks or whatever, give it kudos and then it says, welcome, have a great webinar. And I ask, give me another one. And then it goes spectacular. Give me 2 more. Serendipitous, stimulating. Give me 5 more. And then I settled with this one here, Soulful. So week's recap, wins, Q&A, and A.M.A. Saturday Soulful session. It's doing so much work for me. That's why I think spirituality and AI they go hand in hand for humans, because I think the more spiritual, whatever that means to you, we are being, the more clarity of questions we can come up with to give the prompts to AI so the AIs can help us. All right, so back to you now, Julie. You could ask anything, and I'll even start a new chat for you here. Like, what's something that if you could ask, sometimes I pretend this is like infinite intelligence, just to pretend. If this is infinite intelligence, which it's not, but just pretend, what would you ask? Just for kicks. What would you ask, Julie? And I'll put it in here and we'll see what it says or what it comes up with.
I don't know. The only thing I can think of right now is I have this bubble science class that I'm teaching the kids on the 28th. And maybe just, what elementary type bubble science can I show the kids or teach the kids?
Okay, so elementary type bubble science. Got it. Give me elementary type bubble science facts or fun facts?
Fun facts.
Okay. Fun facts I can use to teach kids. What age?
It's an elementary school. It's a whole science day and I have a booth.
Elementary school kids. It will be a science day.
Science fair.
A science fair. Okay, got it. Yeah. And I will have a booth. So give me elementary type. Actually, I'm going to remove the elementary here. Give me
Grade school.
bubble. A grade school. Yeah. Grade school bubble science fun facts that I can use to teach elementary school kids. It will be a science fair. I will have a booth to teach them. Oh my gosh. 10. All right, so let's go through here. Bubbles are made of thin layer of soap molecules that trap air inside. I love that one. Soap bubbles are always round because this shape has the least amount of surface area, and the soap molecules want to minimize the surface tension. The reason bubbles float is because the air inside them is less dense than surrounding air. Are you loving this or what?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So have you signed up for a free ChatGPT account yet?
No, I didn't know of such a thing. I am more of an Atari girl.
Good.
So
I have good news for you then, because you can use this on your phone as well, on a internet browser. So if you use Safari or Chrome on your phone, you can use ChatGPT there too and ask the same prompt. So I've been training myself, or building a habit of not just waiting to sit in front of the computer to use it, to on the go use it on my phone. And it's a very light website. It's light, it's fast, you can use this for okay. So do you have a title for this? Because it could help you create a title, or do you have any other questions?
I don't really have a title.
Would you like a title?
Yeah, let's have a title.
Okay,
It's gonna give
please.
me a title.
Yeah, so let's do the kindness thing, like thanks. Please give me a title. Please give me a title for to name. Please give me a title for this event presentation. Yeah. And make it, so what do you want to make? You want to make it fun? You want to make it serious? You want to be engaging?
Oh, definitely fun and engaging, because I'm interactive. We're going to be playing with the bubbles. You know how, my bubbles are big.
Yeah. So tell everyone a little bit about you, and how you are, how you and bubbles connect.
Oh, okay. When I start talking about the bubbles, they kind of move me, so I get teary. But the first time I saw was presented to me a giant bubble, I knew that it was something that I wanted to do all the time. The moment I picked up those wands, something in me changed, and I wanted to do it every day. As I was doing it more and more, it started to heal me. It started to change aspects of me and higher my vibration, and it brought so much joy around me and inside me, and I was able to fill up myself with the joy that I was receiving, and then just give the rest away to everybody that was coming around the bubbles and asking to play in the bubbles. And then it just started this whole company that I go wherever the bubbles are ask me to go. If someone wants a party over here or an event over here or this science class that I'm doing or a festival, or I've done PTSD groups with veterans, and I've done autistic adults and kids, and I've gone to different centers and presented this that I now call bubble therapy. It is something that if you pick up those wands, it is something that you really have to do to feel and know what I'm talking about, really.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're either going to say, oh, yeah, this is cool, it's a bubble, or you're going to pick up those wands and it's going to change you. And I've seen so much change in the people and the randomness of the people that come to me when I'm out and about putting up, I just set up buckets and I have lots of wands, and I just an event that I just pop up somewhere at the beach or at the park or wherever.
Yeah.
And I encourage people to come play with me, adults, kids, mostly the adults. When they come, it's releasing your inner child. It's getting in touch with that little boy, that little girl in you, and then just letting them play. And the colors attract your mind. I don't know, somehow or another, I can't think of anything but what I'm doing. I can't think of anything but the beautiful.
Yeah.
It's like flowing art. Nothing hurts me, my mind, my body, my soul. I don't have pain when I pick them up. I can do them all day long and I'm not hurting. Whereas generally I have a lot of pain in different areas of my body that I deal with on a daily basis. And I don't take medication for them. But I know as soon as I pick up those bubble wands that I am not going to feel anything.
Wow.
And even my physical therapist was like, your whole body changed, your facial expressions, everything about you changed as soon as you picked them up. And I know I needed to have them in my routine with my physical therapist. So we did bubbles together, and
Wow.
There's a healing aspect to them that I can't explain. And I'm so grateful that they floated into my life.
Thank you for sharing, Julie. I'm
Yeah.
feeling here. I'm feeling your share. I've experienced your bubbles maybe a dozen times in different events, and they have been magical. And I've one of the best parts of the event was actually taking friends to you and say, hey, meet Julie, you have to experience this. And just seeing people light up and then see from their viewpoint as the wind blows into those what are those called?
So I call them wands.
Wands. Yeah. So very magical. Awesome. So now that people know about who you are, and and how perhaps you can tell people how to get a hold of you, perhaps via Instagram. How can people
My
hire you?
Instagram is bubble.woman. Yeah, that's mainly my Instagram is the best way to get a hold of me.
Awesome.
I also have a TikTok that's the same, bubble.woman.
Yeah, so everyone listening, you must experience this. It's experiential. So let's now ask ChatGPT to give a title for this presentation. So here I put the words, make it fun, engaging, and experiential for kids. Do you want to add anything else to here?
No.
No? Okay, let's see what it comes up with. How about Bubble Bonanza?
Bubble Bonanza.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Discovering the science of soap bubbles. So Bubble Bonanza, discovering the science of soap bubbles. How do you feel about that? And we can ask for another. We can ask for 100. Oh, Ben. Let's ask for please give thank you. Give me 3 more. And here's where this is where you get the options here. And then you can use muscle testing to go with the one that's most aligned with your body intelligence or with your life purpose even. So I don't think you've been you did I teach you, Julie, about muscle testing or kinesiology, using your hands or fingers to decide or to make decisions?
I'm having trouble hearing you right now. Something happened to
Okay.
my phone.
Okay, now you're back. I see you.
I still can't hear you very well, and I have you up all the way.
All right, I'll be talking here just so you can
Oh,
tell.
hold on. I think it's attached to my Bluetooth in the
Okay.
other room. Hold on.
Got it. Okay, cool. Well, while that's happening, Laura, any questions on here on AI?
I was just doing it on my phone, actually, asking questions. I think that I've been playing with Todoist today.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've got all that sorted out. And
See if I
I
can.
think it's just the answer is to ask AI everything, isn't it? Well, not everything. But
Microphone.
everything you do, you can ask ChatGPT to do most of it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So,
Yes. So
yeah,
it's either like going in. So for me, what I've been experimenting with is being in flow, or whether it's with eyes closed or open. So if my eyes are closed, it means that I'm creating with imagination, meditation, and then being with eyes open, then being in flow to ask ChatGPT things.
Yeah.
So it's going from the thinking mind to the life intelligence that runs the body.
Can you say that again? It's going in flow to.
It's going in flow from the mind, the thinking mind, because
Yeah.
the thinking mind might, have some limitations, maybe not, maybe it's just mine. that if we go into the body intelligence, there's so many systems there that if we tap into the intelligence of those systems of the body, that there will be a lot more doing out of that intelligence, and not out of the conscious mind that may process 100 bits of information per second versus 10 million bits of information per second.
Got
So
it.
it's kind of, yeah.
Cool.
Cool. It's okay. Back to Julie, and then we'll go back to Laura. We have 3 new. Do you hear me now, Julie?
I hear you. Yes, I got you connected on my thing.
Okay. So do you see these 3 titles here? So the first one is Blast Off with Bubbles, a journey through the science of soap bubbles. The second one is Bubbleology, the amazing science of soap bubbles. I like
that.
Me too. Third one, Bubble Fun, pop, blow, and learn with soap bubbles. Oh my goodness. I like this one best.
I like bubbleology. My friend calls me the bubbleologist.
Really?
Yeah.
What? Oh my gosh. All right. So can you take a screenshot of this?
Yeah.
Well, or I'll just text it to you. I'll send it to you. I'll send it to your Instagram.
Okay. Here I'm trying to do things and my phone is.
Yeah. I'll send it to you. I got you.
Hey, I did it.
All right. So next step for you would be to go to this website here, which is openai.com, and create an account. It's free.
Openai.com.
Yeah.
Can I do it while we're on the here?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. And while you're doing that, I'll have Laura
Okay.
ask questions. So go ahead, Laura.
Well, I was asking questions, and I was asking if you were. I asked it if, as Tim Ferriss, if you just installed Todoist, what are the things you'd set up?
Okay.
Just because I've been doing that this afternoon.
Yeah. What did you get?
And it said, create a today project, set up a next actions project, use labels, create recurring tasks, use filters, blah, 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 blah.
Amazing.
So I'm like, cool, I've done that. Yeah, cool. And then I asked it, how do you increase your energy if you haven't slept very much?
Oh, okay. Good, Laura. So let's then go into the teaching moment of keeping each chat theme based. So Julie, I know you're multitasking there. So if you were to ask a different question that has nothing to do with bubbles, you could ask here, but what I suggest you do, and what I learned from my AI mentor, is start a new chat and then only use this chat here for bubble related questions.
Mm.
So for instance, this chat here for me, for the moon phase, I'm only gonna ask questions about the moon phase, because this chat here, the robot is already, I don't have to teach it what this is about. It already understands that this chat is about the moon of the phase of the moon. This chat here already knows that it's about webinar title suggestions. This one is words with S, fun words that start with the letter S. Does that make sense, Julie? That if you were to ask different things, such like for Laura right now, Laura is now asking about energy. Start a new chat. So go ahead, Laura.
So my question is, if I haven't slept for very long, or if I haven't slept for very long, how do I increase my energy in the day?
And what did you got?
I got it said, take breaks, stay hydrated, avoid caffeine and sugar. I went, oh dear, too late. Practice mindfulness, prioritize your tasks, get some exercise.
Yeah.
It's nearly 8. Well, it's 7:30 here in London, so it's a bit late to ask that question. I should have asked it this morning, but it's actually, as you said, it's a habit. It's a habit to get into. I used to ChatGPT a bit, quite a bit, but not integrated into my everything. And actually, the more I see it, I keep seeing it everywhere I interact with, and actually now I've got it in my head about linking it with my supercomputer and getting it to do all the, I've got it. That makes sense.
Exactly. And then since you already you've been training on the body intelligence for decision making, you can use then that body intelligence exercise or practice to then, is this the right question for me to ask ChatGPT?
Okay.
So you're going to stack body intelligence decision making with what to ask ChatGPT.
Okay. Cool. I've got to go, Fernando, because
same. Yes, we're 2 minutes over.
Okay, cool. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, enjoy.
Play.
Yeah, this is the Saturday Q&A ask me anything. So this is fun. So
Thank you.
yeah, feel free to go. I'm gonna just ask Julie a couple more questions, make sure she's set up, and she has at least one or two questions going, open chats here.
I love to hear about your bubbles as well, Julie. So thank you. I'm
Thank
going to
you,
go.
Laura. Have a beautiful day out
I'm going to go
there.
and get some bubbles. I think 'cause you're a bit far from me, but I'm definitely going to get some bubbles. See you. Bye.
I can always mail my supplies to you.
I'll find and connect with you because I love it. It sounds really fun.
I look forward to it.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, Laura. All right, Julie,
Okay.
were you able to make an account?
I'm on the site. Research product developers, safety company. I don't know how, where to go from here. Product maybe. ChatGPT. I should click on this. Verify you are human. Boom. Okay, here I'm going to sign up now.
That's good. That's good. Almost there.
Continue. Oh, I need a password. Need my glasses for this.
Okay.
Here we go. Here's the thing again. They sent an email.
Oh, you have to do all of that. Okay. So how about this? I need to get going here, but go through that and
Okay.
perhaps watch.
I'm excited for that.
Right? Oh my
That's
gosh.
better than Siri or Google in it.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. And
This is going to help me to write I'm coming up with a program for bubble therapy for
yeah.
adults with integrating some intention setting, some journaling,
Yeah.
some sounds going on, some aromatherapy all at the same time. The Hyatt contacted me. So I'm going to be working at the Hyatt every other weekend, June, July, and August.
Oh, wow. Congrats. Awesome.
Yeah.
So I'll find a way. I'm sure there's a way I can send you this screenshot. I think I need to be on Chrome, not on Firefox. So this goes to you, the entire page.
Thanks.
But I'm excited. I'm excited that that you're now introduced into this world. This world of assistants. I think they're more than assistants. They are, it's us. It's what we created as humans. It's where consciousness is at this point. And I say that we go deeper into meditation and spirituality so that when we are using AI, we are very intentional with the time and the questions we ask. So glad you could join. Go make sure before you perhaps even get up from the sofa, if you can, go into ChatGPT and do a couple of questions just to test. And remember, each chat that you open, keep for that theme only. So if you have a different theme such as sleep, open a new chat. If it's going to be about money, a new chat. About relationships, a new chat. About your feet, you mentioned something about your feet, a new chat. And then you can go back to those and then keep teaching the robot a little bit about you and then ask. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes.
Kind of creepy, but cool.
Yes. Creepy and cool. Double C. Creepy and cool. All right, Julie. Great
All
connecting
right.
with you. Enjoy your weekend. And everyone here watching the replay or live, play with it and let me know below in the comments how, what it is that you're using it for. And till next time, bye for now.
Bye.